What's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. I'm Damon, the dialysis dude. About 15 years ago, my kidneys stopped working, and now I need to do life support treatment 4 times a week. But my channel is more about my life in between dialysis than my life on dialysis. There is a life after dialysis. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed today's show. Please like and subscribe and share. Well, my dad always said that the difference between a good car and a bad car is a good car breaks down close to home or in a good spot, and a bad car leaves you stranded. Pulled in Harvest Market to get some bait this morning, right next to O'Reilly Auto Parts, and then the truck won't start. Turns out I lost this bolt that keeps the battery holder in place, and my battery slid over and I lost a wire. I guess I actually got a hole worn in my battery here, so I'll have to replace it. But at least I'm right in front of O'Reilly's. Just get another bolt, some electrical tape, and I can move on with the day. So, yeah, my dad had quite the sayings at times, but that one sticks with me. Alright, well that should have fixed it. There we go. And we're off. Alright. Back at Casper, hopefully get some crabs and my first fish. And the goal is to head out to those rocks right at the tip there, and drop the 2 rings in line pretty much as I head straight out, and then try to fish like right off the tip of those rocks. Some divers out here told me they've seen some fish right out there that look pretty good. So hopefully that'll be it. Got 2 main things to be throwing today. I'll be throwing a 4-ounce banana weight with a mooching rig and some herring, and a 2-ounce jig head on a white Berkeley Gulp swim bait. So hopefully that'll get me my first fish on the kayak. Wish me luck, people. Wake up time. Yoo-hoo. I was gonna say that I generally find it easier to walk through a little break like that and do an open water entry like this, but I didn't make this one look very good. Definitely want to get another kayak soon. This thing is just not the best fishing kayak, but we're making it work. This paddle leash is a little bit in the way with the 2 rings, so and here we have the dive team coming out. Those are the people I was talking about earlier. So they're going to do some sort of survey out here, I think, on the kelp forest and the sea urchins. I'm not totally sure. But, all right, we're out here. It is beautiful. It is nice and mellow, the right day. I feel pretty good. I think I've done most of my prep. Took my Benadryl, or my Dramamine, so hopefully I won't get sick. Alright, wish me luck. Alright, we're a little ways out the cove. Think that dropping the first 2 ring, and even with the little bit of swell going, I mean the small swell and mellow day, I immediately feel a little bit different out here. I'll make sure this goes down right. A little bit further out, ring number 2 going down. Well, let's get that top buoy and the rope set up right. Alright. Alright. So I did try to straighten this rope out on shore, but dog just got tangled up again. So it is a little bit of a lesson learned that you do get what you pay for with ropes. And you want to make sure that you have a long enough rope, because this buoy will not float that 2-ring. And I have in the beginning dropped a 2-ring and then watched it slowly pull my buoy down. So I got some floating rope. We're good to go. All right. I think that while I'm sitting right here, I'm going to go ahead and rig up my herring. Oh boy. Probably should not have been unwrapping things. Either I knocked it off or something took my herring. I did feel a bump on it, but I don't know when to set the hook. So this is what I'm running as a mooching rig. So I don't know. I think that I probably just knocked off the herring, because I shouldn't be able to lose it with this extra hook. I should get hit. Having to kind of keep myself a little bit straight against these swells coming in. There is still some longer periods. 4 foot at 9 seconds, and then 2 feet at 16 seconds. So I'm just trying to keep myself facing forward a little bit. All right. Well, I felt the bite. I don't think I got it set. I think it's just the weight, but I definitely felt something on that one. And the herring is definitely scrunched up. So let's hopefully get another bite right here. So I'm pretty sure I felt a bite. It's kind of hard to keep myself orientated the way I want. I think I just didn't pull hard enough. Like, I felt a bite and I felt a wiggle, and I don't think I reeled and pulled hard enough. Maybe I'm just a newbie getting excited at nothing. I don't know. Let's see. Feels like I got a fish. Maybe a kelp monster. I got a fish. My first fish on the fucking kayak. Woohoo! My first black too. I believe this is a black. Get it on the hook grippers here. Let's just pull it in the boat. All right, we are on the board. Woohoo! Come here, you. Give me that lip. There we go. Not a big black, but my first fish on the kayak, I'm keeping it. So, all right, let's go through this process, which I'm not particularly fond of, so I'm not going to show you. I really don't understand the people who go cutting open the guts and stuff. I really don't want to see that. All right, but we're on the board. Woohoo! First fish going on a stringer on the kayak. Granted, it's not the biggest one, but it's not tiny. It'll definitely be some tacos if I want later or whatever. I really do want crab today for my catch and cook. But if I gotta do fish, I will do fish. Woohoo! I am stoked. That made my day already. Let's get another one and then see about if we can't move on and get a ling somewhere. As far as I understand, those guys run in schools. Whew. Here comes the little set of the day. Woohoo! I got a fish. I believe I'm allowed 10 fish total. Rip. So we'll see, maybe get another black, one or two more blacks, and then see about moving around towards some more rocks or something. Oh wow, there's actual like a bump right here. Whoa. And a bigger one out there? It should not crest here. Like it should take almost 20 feet to break right here. But that's a roll. I don't like that. There's a handful of them too. This is the long period 2-foot south swell coming in 16 seconds from a long ways away. So it's going to take some time in between sets and then build up solidly when it does come in. All right, well, that makes me feel a lot better about feeling like I actually belong out here and know what I was doing. I was kind of wondering when I was going to catch a black or a blue, as I hadn't caught those yet, and I hear they're pretty common to catch. As far as I understand, they run in schools, so there should be another one down there. Should be a couple more down there for me. Thing's definitely bigger than that black is, whatever it is. It feels like it's fighting pretty good. Come on, give me a ling, baby. Oh, and I'm caught up with my line up there. Oh, what is this? Wow, okay, I don't know what this is. Interesting. Is that a quillback? No, whatever it is, it's going back. Whoop, there he goes. That fought really hard for whatever that little thing is. All right, guys. I didn't get a very good picture. At least I hope I got something of it before it went back. But what was that? Was that a tiny grassy? All the grassies I've caught didn't have that much white in it. Oops. Hooking up this thing wrong now. Pay attention, Damon, pay attention. I don't know what it was. I don't generally want to keep much stuff that I don't really know what it is. There are some stuff that I'm not supposed to keep, but it was also small. But I tell you, it really fought for being that small. I should secure my bow line in the future. That's going to get in the way of my fishing at times. I can't totally tell, but I think that's another fish. I was like right away. Super quick. Oh no. I'm all tangled up is all. Alright. Oh, I'm snagged. That or it's a big old thing in a hole. Thought I felt it move though. But I am not going anywhere. So I paddled the other side of the rock and now it's coming up. And I don't think there's a fish on it. I just got that weight snagged on something. Had to paddle the other side of the rock, but my bait's gone. So time to rebait again. I always have a hard time telling. Yep, I got another little black. Settle down, dude. Settle down. Yeah, he's hooked through the eye. That sucks. Wonder if this guy would make it. A little small. See if he's bleeding much. What? You make it? No, it's not gonna make it, so I'm gonna keep it. Alright, well there's a bunch of jellyfish out there. Big old guy. I don't know if these things will sting you or not, but alright, let's get another couple fish and then go check the crabs. I think I'm starting to run low on filming too on storage, so we'll see. Might call it pretty soon here. But hopefully I've got some crabs. If I got some crabs, I got what I want. So I'm stoked. I got fish, and then I get crab, and I'll be stoked. I think I got something. Yep, another one. Another of these little guys. This one is not hooked so bad. I want this thing. Not the best, worst size there. Do I want it? Do I want it? In between my first one and my second one. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't look like he's too lively. I don't know that he's going to make it either. So, I think I'm going to keep this one too. Even though it's smaller than I'd like. I just had a big bite, but I didn't set the hook. Dumbass. It just smashed this thing, but I thought I was good. Let's get another bait on this thing and get it down fast. Needed to just set that hook on that bite. It hit, I felt like 2 hard wiggles, I thought that I was good, and then it was gone. All right, send it back down. Come on, hit it again. I keep reaching for the camera when I should be fishing. I need to make sure I've got that fish set on that hook before I reach for the camera. Alright, I got myself fully stuck this time. Paddle myself to the other side of it too. Fuck. I'll lose this 4-ounce weight this time. Question is, am I just snagged or did a fish swim me into a hole? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to cut it. Maybe 30-pound test is just too much. Alright. That sucks. Alright, well, haven't gone out further today. I feel like I put the 2 rings in pretty far inside comparatively. And then maybe in the future I'll put them out a little bit further. But I just chummed up the water again. So we'll see. If I got some crabs, then I will be happy with some crabs and 3 fish and call it an improvement. It's always hard to tell how heavy these things really are. Feel light pulling it up though, I'll tell you that much. I'm just getting weak and hungry right now. We got 1 potential. I'm pretty sure that's a keeper. Crusty little thing with a bunch of sea lice on him. Oh, are you kidding me? Look at that. That's as close to a keeper, but not as you get. Gosh. Look at all the little sea lice on him. God dang it. All right. Come on, come on. What do we got? What do we got? Give me something, please. Give me a keeper, please. Yeah, I'm not feeling very strong right now. Nothing. Oh, disappointing. Should have dropped him out further out or so, I guess. I don't know. At least I'm not skunked for the day, though. I got 3 fish, even if they are a little small. Don't lean too much for them. And make sure they come to you. You can't reach for them. Yeah, I realized I dropped this thing way inside. Funny how when you're at the shore, it looks way further out there than when you get outside. All of a sudden, you look back and you realize you're not that far out. But I have caught crabs with a snare off beach before, so there is a chance they're in here. Well, that is a giant rock crab. Whoo! It's trying to get me. Wow, it's missing both the bottom of both claws. That thing is definitely a legal keeper rock crab. We'll measure it just for fun. Maybe. Maybe we won't measure it for fun. Yo! Doesn't even fully have claws, and he's still gnarly. Good damn. Thing is like a 6-inch rock crab. Just leave him in the ring and paddle in. Hey! Pinch me in the leg. Alright, so I was really hoping to do this with a dungy and not a rock crab because the dungies have a lot more shoulder meat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to rip his top off, which is kind of harder to do on the rock crab. So now he's done. I need to keep this around. Oh shit! Whew. Well, I have to keep this carapace pieces in case Fish and Game comes by while I'm doing this catch and cook and asks me what I'm cooking and how big it was. So now I'm gonna clean off his gills. Pull off the face pieces. This is gonna be a little bit harder to do without splitting them in half. As far as getting out the beaks, the guts. Oh, that's a nice looking little boat. Duck horse. Sling them out if you do it right, but it's a lot easier when it's cut in half. Though that dude just waked me out. Thanks, bro. The 3 bigger ships that just came by, or boats, were a lot nicer. All right. Well, I'm going to figure this out, and I'll show you when I'm done. Just throw it on here like such. There's going to go upside down to start with, and give it a little bit of a cook from that side, and then we'll flip it over, and I'll try and crack the claws and put some breadcrumbs and garlic butter and Parmesan cheese in there. Should be real good. Oh, I smell them dripping already. It's not cooking. Really not sure how much to cook it this way, but it's definitely starting to cook and drip out. So I'm going to cook it a little bit on this side, and then I'm going to flip it over and cook it mostly from the other side. Alright. Been 5 minutes on this side. I can definitely see it starting to cook. We got utensils. All right, I guess we're doing this by hand. Going in with a big old chunk of garlic butter. And we go breadcrumbs on top of that, which just started a fire. This is part of why I wanted to do it with the Dungies, is because it would actually, they have knuckle meat that would make a difference. But we'll just try and go with the miniature gratin on the rock crab for now. I'll say that looks pretty good. Of course, I forgot plates or anything like that, so we're going to be winging it in the hot hands. I don't know how much longer to give this thing. I think it's getting pretty close, though. I think we're going to give it like 3 casts. Try and use this thing on top of my cooler as table. Give this corn just a little bit more. That looks pretty good. And I got some Sioux City birch beer. Sioux City was one of my favorites as a kid. We had a different bottle back then. Oh. All right. That's hot. Oh wow. It really tastes that garlic butter. It really tastes the lemon thyme that I put in there. I did not expect that thyme to come out so much. All right. Seen some other people do smoked crab online, and they said that it was really good, but you never really can tell on YouTube if people are lying or they're not. Yeah, get it. You know, it's good if I pick it up off the ground to eat it. I think I overcooked it a little bit. It can cook pretty fast on the barbecue. 10 minutes was a little too much. Brought better pliers or fishing pliers. Well, all right, I'm gonna go eat. You guys don't want to sit here and watch my ugly ass eat. So, yeah, that's the deal. Crab gratin. Better than I thought it would be. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I really would appreciate the like and subscribe. Really would like to build my channel. And share if you guys have anywhere you think that would be good to share my videos at and stuff. I'm not really good at self-promotion, but all right, I gotta stop talking and figure out how to eat. It's a beautiful morning and a beautiful sunset. Glad I'm still here today.